Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all important comic book review so you, the fans, yes, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, fans, we're going to be talking about Deadpool issue number 40. That's right, guys. This is otherwise known. Deadpool presents the magic of Gracking. So pretty interesting cover here. You can see that Deadpool is getting a lot of money, and there's all kinds of crazy things going on in this cover. But it has a very like nostalgic, classic feel because there's some made up wear and tear on the comic and whatnot, and you have this special guest star spot with the big question mark on it. So it has that nostalgic like feel in a modern day comic, and I really like that. Now I haven't read Deadpool in a while, but I know Jerry Duggan is actually writing the series now, and I heard good things about the series. That he doesn't make Deadpool over the top. There's the humor's not forced and whatnot. So I decided to go back and give it a try now that Access is over. There's no more tie-ins and whatnot. So I decided to jump on. And when you read this particular issue, it is like a filler story. There's nothing in here that really connects to Deadpool's past. However, it was a great filler story, and it was very genius on what they did with the actual issue. So Jerry Duggan and Brian Posehn are the actual writers, and Scott Goblish is the artist. And and I thought the colors in this book was very good, and it's done by Val Staples. Because throughout the entire issue, you're made it out to be like a little kid's coloring book, which I thought was really neat. So everything in here is colored, like with crayon. That's the effect that's given in this particular issue. And there's lots of drawings and little sketches in here. And if you are in the middle of reading this book, and there's just some more of the coloring in there. But if you're actually reading this book and you want to take a break for it, well, yes, kids, there is an activity page in here. So there's actually a maze and there's a crossword puzzle and a word search on there. And I was like, wow, that is really cool. Which head is slightly different from the rest, and you can obviously see the distinctive of the one that's different. So I thought that was really ingenious of them to do. It's something different, inventive, stuff you don't see every day. So what did I think of this particular story? What did I think about the issue? I thought the issue was fun. It's about something that's going on in from Roxxon, and Deadpool is being paid to sponsor Gracking, which is basically a cancer-causing biohazard thing to kill the Earth. It's like to inject the Earth's core with some kind of gas or whatnot, and then what happens is it creates people to get sick. And as the issue progresses in here, we can see that Deadpool gets all these hints and ideas that hey, maybe this is not such a good kid, or good idea. He meets this kid that winds up getting cancer. He brings him back to his house. You wind up seeing that the water flow is actually gas that's spewing through the earth, and everything lights on fire. And we wind up seeing, again, as the issue comes along, there's people that are against what Roxxon is actually doing here. And then by the time you wind up getting towards the end of this issue, and Roxxon trying to convince the world that this is a good plan, it all kind of backfires on Roxxon. And it was kind of funny because, Deadpool was sitting there going, well, there's other means of great environment here. And he's like, how about solar panels? And the guy's sitting there going, well, my friend, it fries the birds, based off of the news stories. Well, how about windmill or powering the energy of the windmill? And the Roxxon guy comes up with some crazy ass excuse going, well, they hurt the dolphins and they wound up cutting fish open. So he shows that part, and so he makes all this excuse why all the other things are not good and why this Roxxon technology is really good. But then you get all the protesters out there. And kind of the funny thing is in here you wind up getting Jason Aaron in here and Jason Latour and Sarah Silverman, and they're part of the movement, the group that wants to start Roxxon. And then what happens is when the Roxxon agent can't take it anymore, he becomes this crazy Minotaur-like creature, and they wind up doing battle. And at the end, they wind up prevailing. But Jason Latour winds up getting split in half in the comic, which I thought was crazy. But again, they wind up prevailing in the issue, and all is saved and rest in peace for Jason Latour. So it was pretty cool too, because there's this, due to graphic violence and obscene content, the scene was omitted from publication. So they made up this page where it was like how they destroyed the Roxxon agent. So I thought this was a fun issue. It's a great issue. It may be a filler issue, but for me this was fun. And this is Deadpool where it's comical, but it's not overdone, and the whole issue flowed nicely. It was something different, something that you always don't read, and I think, you know, Jerry Duggan does a great job here with Deadpool. And this issue makes me want to pick up issue number 41 and see the story going forward and see what happens in this particular series. Again, great artwork, great writing here. I thought Deadpool wasn't over the top. It was great to see some of these outsiders like Sarah Silverman, the comedian, and some of the some of the writers of the Marvel Universe in here being part of the movement. So if you guys want a good Deadpool issue that doesn't have to do anything with any type of story, or looking to jump on the series, this is the one for you. And I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this one, guys. So guys, as always, leave me your comments below what you think of Deadpool series going on right now, written by Jerry Duggan. And fans, if you want to check out more of my reviews, you can check out Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, fans. See you soon. Bye.